2 Kings 3. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is short for YahWeh, 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 Yod-He, Vav-He. Yah is short. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only. Yah is a very jealous El. He is so jealous that he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. The letter J is about 600 years old, while the son of Elohim, Yehoshua, died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity more than 2,000 years ago. And Yehoshua, directly translated from Hebrew to English, is Joshua. And Annals is Chronicles. And Yehoram, 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 son of Ahab, began to reign over Israel at Shamron in the 18th year of Yehoshaphat, sovereign of Yehuda, and reigned 12 years, and he did evil in the eyes of Yah, but did not like his father and mother, for he removed the statue of Baal. So he moved the statue of Lord, which his father had made, the statue of Baal, which his father had made. But he clung to the sins of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, who made Israel sin. He did not turn away from them. And Mesha, M-E with a half a check mark, Y-S-H-A, sovereign of Moab, M-O-A-B with a line underneath of it, was a sheep breeder. And he paid the sovereign of Israel 100,000 lambs and the wool of 100,000 rams. So 100,000 lambs and then 100,000 rams. And it came to be when Ahab died that the sovereign of Moab revolted against the sovereign of Israel. So 100,000 lambs and the wool of 100,000 rams. Just to make that clear. I didn't want to seem like I was cutting those parts out. And it came to be... Moab revolted against the children of the sovereign of Israel, and sovereign Jehoram went out of Shamron at that time and mustered all Israel, and he went up and sent to Yehoshaphat, sovereign Yehuda, saying, the sovereign of Moab has revolted against me. Do you go with me to fight against Moab? Yehoshaphat is Yehoshaphat. And he said, go up, I am as you are, my people as your people, your horses, my horses as your horses. And he said, yeah. And he said, which way do we go up? And he said, by way of the wilderness of Edom. And the sovereign of Israel went, and the sovereign of Yehuda, and the sovereign of Edom, and went round a journey of 7 days, and there was no water for the army, nor for the cattle that followed them. And the sovereign of Israel said, what, has YahWeh called these 3 sovereigns to give them into the hand of Moab? And Yehoshaphat said, is there no prophet of YahWeh here? Then let us inquire of Yah through him. One of the servants of the sovereign of Israel then answered and said, Elisha, son of Shaphat, Shaphat, is here, who poured water out on the hands of Eliyahu. And Yehoshaphat said, the word of YahWeh is with him. And the sovereign of Israel and Yehoshaphat and the sovereign of Edom went down to him. And Elisha said to the sovereign of Israel, what have I to do with you? Go to the prophets and your father and the prophets of your mother. And the sovereign of Israel said to him, no, for Yah has called these 3 sovereigns to give them into the hand of Moab. And Elisha said, as Yah of hosts lives, before whom I stand, if it were not that I regard the presence of Yehoshaphat, sovereign of Yehuda, I would not look at you nor see you. Yehuda is Yehud with a line underneath of it, AH. And now bring me a harpist. And it came to be when the harpist played that the hand of Yah came upon him, and he said, Thus says Yahweh, make this wadi ditches. So make this wadi ditches. For thus said Yah, you are not going to see wind nor rain, yet the wadi is to be filled with water, so that you, your cattle, and your beasts shall drink, and this shall be but a light matter in the eyes of Yah, and he shall give Moab into your hand, and you shall strike every walled city and every choice city, and shall cut down every good tree, and stop up every fountain of water, and ruin every good piece of land with stones. And it came to be in the morning, when the grain offering was offered, and see, water came by way of Edom, and the land was filled with water. And when all Moab heard that the sovereigns had come up to fight against them, all who were able to bear arms and older were gathered, and they stood at the border. All who were able to bear arms. They didn't have any guns back there, and they still use the same term, to bear arms. Because it's not supposed to be just guns, or just specific guns, or just specific this, or just specific that. It's weapons in general. Tools for fighting in general. And they rose up early in the morning, and the sun was shining on the water, and the Moabites saw the water on the other side as red as blood, and they said, This is blood. The sovereigns have indeed struck swords and have killed one another, and now Moab to the spoil. And now Moab to the spoil. They don't even think that maybe that's just a sign that that's going to be their blood. They're just, yeah, they killed each other off. I know they're all Israeli, but they literally just killed each other off. Now let's go spoil it. And they came to the camp of Yisrael, and Yisrael rose up and struck the Moabites, so that they fled before them. And striking, they struck the Moabites, and they broke down the cities. And each man threw a stone on every good piece of land and filled it. And they stopped up all the fountains of water, and cut down all the good trees, until only the stones of Quir, Qir, Haraseth, H with a dot, Araseth, was left. And the slingers went around and struck it. And when the sovereign of Moab saw that the battle was too strong for him, he took with him 700 men, who drew swords to break through to the sovereign of Edom, but they could not. Then took his eldest son, who would have reigned in his place, and offered him as an ascending offering upon the wall. And there was great wrath against Israel, and they left him and returned to the land. Holy. So they took his eldest son and sacrificed him, offered him up on a wall to somebody, or one of their idols, most likely, because it was the sovereign of Moab. That's insane.